Good morning, guys. Well, today I've come out over to the lake. If you subscribe to my channel, you know that I like to come to the lake a lot. But I've come here this morning, done a bit of thinking about what videos I can make, and I've decided over the next few days I'm going to be brutally honest and I'm going to tell you the truth about my experience in Thailand. I've been living in Thailand for almost 6 years, and for the first 2-3 years that I was in Thailand, I made a lot of mistakes. So I'm going to tell you about them. I'm going to be very honest, very transparent, very clear. I'm going to embarrass myself really with these vlogs over the next few days. But hopefully what it'll do is it'll give you an idea of what not to do. And hopefully you don't make the same mistakes as I did. So let's get started. Guys, when I first come to Thailand, I think it was 2016, I come over to Thailand with a friend who's a bit crazy, a bit loud, likes to party, and we headed over to Koh Chang. And Koh Chang, beautiful island, very nice. It's a small island, nice beaches and stuff, but my friend just wanted to go to the bars all the time. So they have like a complex of bars, like about 20, 30 bars all put together near White Sands Beach on Koh Chang. And we was in there every day. My friend getting drunk, drinking absinthe and spirits, like in a half-pint glass before we went out. So we were totally steaming by the time we went out to the bar. And then he's dancing all over the place and being crazy. For me, I wasn't really enjoying myself because I thought, wow, I'm surrounded by prostitutes. This isn't my thing at all. It's not what I'm used to. I mean, even back in England when I was in the army, we went to lap dancing bars and stuff, and I never used to look or anything. It's just not my style. I just didn't see the point. If you're looking and you can't touch, then why stand there and look at something and get frustrated? And it's just, to me, I find it bizarre, but a lot of people love it. So anyway, we're in this bar and we go in this same bar for about 4 nights, and we meet about 3 or 4 guys that have been coming over to Thailand for the past 10, 15, 20 years. And they're saying to me, you know, what's wrong, Dan? Why are you not enjoying yourself? And I said, I just find it hard. It's not like a normal place where you come to the bar and you just meet normal women. I mean, everybody here is working, trying to make money, drinking, being crazy. And ultimately, the goal is for them to get you to buy them drinks and hopefully go home with you to your hotel and make some money. So yeah, I wasn't really into that. That wasn't really for me. So anyway, these foreigners that I was with was trying to tell me that forget what you know back in your own country. In Thailand, it's very, very different. You don't have to feel embarrassed. Everything that you think you know is wrong, and while you're here, you just need to enjoy it, let loose. This is the way of life. Pick up a girl, pay for the girl. You know, if you've got money and stuff, you know, pay for the girl and just enjoy yourself, but turn your brain off. So I'm listening to these guys that have been coming for a long time, and everybody around me, all these other foreigners, are all having a great time and enjoying themselves with women sat on the knees and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just thinking, wow, this is going to be a horrible holiday. I mean, the holiday was booked for 2 months. So for 2 months, I was going to be with my friend who likes to party, who likes to drink, who likes the prostitutes and all this kind of stuff. And I thought, this is going to be a nightmare for me if I don't change the way that I think. And I'm looking at people. So I keep speaking to these foreigners anyway, day after day. And after about 4 or 5 days, I decide that if you can't beat them, join them. So I thought, right, okay then. Let's do it. So I went to the woman. I said, right. I said, I'll take you, kind of thing. You know, like, I felt like I was at the market. I'll take you. And she walks away, doesn't say anything. And then the foreigner's going, are you crazy? She's got a husband and everything. She owns the bar here. You know, you can't take her and stuff. So for you, bloody hell. After all that, everyone telling me to enjoy myself, relax, stop thinking, change your ways and enjoy yourself and just do what everybody else is doing. And then all of a sudden, yeah, I decide to do it, yeah, which really wasn't my style. I decided to do it, and then bloody the woman that I chose, I can't even have her. So I thought that was quite ironic. So anyway, there was another woman that I'd been chatting to over the last 4 or 5 days, and I seen that she never went with a customer, and she just used to get people to buy her drinks and stuff. And she seemed pretty normal, pretty nice, down to earth. So I thought, go on then, I'll try this one out. So I get with her, and I didn't have sex, didn't do anything with her because I felt very strange, very weird about the situation. But she stayed with me. We kissed and stuff, but that was it. And we was like that for about a week, to be honest. And then she was confused, saying, "Do you not like me? I should go back to the bar and stuff. You know, I don't think this is working. I don't think you like me and stuff." And I tried to explain to her that it's not you, it's me. This is very strange to me. You know, I had to be careful what I said because I didn't want to make her feel low or embarrass her or anything. So I just did my best to try to get to know her, learn about her life, learn about her family, see what type of person that she is, see if she likes working in the bar, why she works in the bar, does she have kids, and basically try and get to know her. So the more I got to know her, the more I liked her, and then I just tried to turn my brain off and go with the flow. So I ended up staying with this woman for just over a year, which was an absolute disaster, guys. And this is where we get into the real heart of it. Right, so guys, I could literally talk about what happened for 1 hour, 2 hours, because a lot went on, but I'll just try and kind of bullet point what happened. So basically, with this woman, we moved from Koh Chang and we moved to Chonburi near Pattaya, a place called Bang Saray, and I rented a house out for 35,000 baht per month. It had a nice big European kitchen, just over half an acre of land, a swimming pool, 3 bathrooms with a jacuzzi in each bathroom, an electric fence. Nice gardens, nice big spacious living room. I think it was 2 bedroom, might have been 3, can't remember. And yeah, it was a beautiful house. So moved into this house, everything was great, made it all nice, bought furniture, made it all look really, really good. And then all of a sudden I started to see the little cracks with this woman, what she was like. I noticed that she was bipolar. She was up and down with her emotions, liked to argue, liked to spend time just sat by herself, like not doing much. And it was very awkward. I found myself going out on my own. I didn't really want her to come out with me because she wasn't much fun. It's hard to explain, guys. Her personality just disappeared, and all she did was complain and stuff. So I said, listen, you're bored, you need to go and get a job, you need to work, you need to get a normal job, go work in 7-Eleven, go and do something with your life. So then she tells me, I've not been to university, I don't have a degree, it's not easy to get a job if you don't have paper from school for like a degree and stuff. So I said, well, there must be something because other people have to do it. And she goes, yeah, I could go and work in a factory or something, yeah, in Bangkok, but then we wouldn't see each other and stuff. And so then I did a bit of research online, spoke to some other foreigners that I'd met, and there was certain jobs that she could get. So I told her, and she realised that I knew the score. So then she tried looking for jobs and always kept coming back to me like, I don't have any, there's no work, no one's replying back to me, and just basically excuses because she didn't want to work. So yeah, that got annoying. I didn't give her money, I didn't give her a weekly salary or a daily salary or anything like that. That just wasn't my style. I couldn't be with somebody like that. That's too strange for me. So, you know, I looked after her, I paid the bills, you know what I mean, made sure that she had food, etc. You know, just did what I'd normally do with any other relationship back home. But there was no way I'm gonna pay her a salary or give her spending money to do crazy stuff. I think the whole time I was with her, she got like a pair of trainers out of me, She got a motorbike out of me, but she never drove it, so I sold it while I was with her. She got a jacket, maybe a couple of dresses. I think I give her 1,000 baht one time to go to the market and stuff. And I was quite rich at the time. I had 50 grand in the bank account. You know, I was doing well. I was getting like 5 grand a week coming through for me to spend and stuff. But I just wasn't stupid with my money. You know, I understood that I can't be like that because I'm living in Thailand now, so my money is going to go down. You know, I don't have a business that I'm running back in England properly again. I just have my customers that pay me on a subscription, but eventually they're going to cancel. Eventually those subscriptions are going to stop. And I knew that, so I was just very careful with the money. So anyway, to fast forward a little bit, guys, otherwise this video is going to go on for a long time. This woman, I decided that, you know, it's not working out. I tried to break up with her and just basically say, you know, we're not compatible. I don't think you're happy. You know, I'm not happy. We argue too much. Your emotions are up and down and stuff. And I said, like, you know, it's best if we break up. So then she goes all frantic and how do I explain? Basically, she goes manic, threatens to kill herself. Yeah, getting knives out like she's gonna kill herself and stuff. And I didn't know what this woman could do, so I was a bit scared. I thought, bloody hell, if she kills herself and the police come, they're gonna think I've killed her and I'm going to end up in some bloody Bangkok prison. So I was quite scared. So tried to calm her down, make her feel better, and then ended up getting back together, like, because I just thought, wow, this is too much. You know, I need to calm this down after hours of all this drama. So anyway, that happened about 3 or 4 times in the relationship, where I tried to leave and she threatened to kill herself, wrapped a cable around her neck that you charge your phone up with in the car. I'm trying to smash the car window with my elbow because I could see that she's proper, like, pulling it tight. She grabs a hose pipe from outside that's attached to the wall and tries to hang herself. Anyway, guys, it got very crazy until one day, I think we was together a year and a half. So one day after about a year and a half, I said that I was gonna leave. I'll get her some money from the bank so she can go home and sort of life out, basically, you know. So I get her some money so she can travel home and sort of life out. So she kept asking me, how much are you gonna give me? How much are you gonna give me? I said, I'll give you 20,000, which is more than enough. It's like £500. I'll give you 20,000 baht. That's enough for your gasoline to get home, for food and stuff on the way, and to give you a bit of spending money while you're at home, while you're trying to decide what you're going to do with your life. You know what I mean? I thought, you know, go on, that's the least I can do. I'll do that for you. So she goes, no, I need 40,000, and also we've got a car that I need to pay for each month. So just to rewind a bit, guys, I bought a Ford Ranger, put a deposit down for it for about 300,000 baht, and had like a monthly bill of like 15,000 baht that I had to pay for this car. Now she couldn't get it in her name, so she had to put it in her uncle's name that owns land and stuff near her home, so she could pay the finance and pay the monthly payments. So she goes, what we're going to do about this car? And I said, well, I don't want the car. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the car. I got the car so we could drive around and stuff. Just let the car go back to the shop or whatever. I said, I'm not bothered. I'll take the loss. And she goes, no, I want to keep the car. I want to keep the car. I said, well, you're going to have to get a job and make the money. And she goes, no, can you pay for it for 2-3 months, just so I can sort out a job? You know, I'm going to need 2-3 months to be able to sort myself out. So anyway, guys, because she wasn't getting what she wanted, she's then grabbing all of my suitcases, saying, no, you can't leave, and all this kind of stuff. So I got a load of drama, so I thought, right, I'm going to have to lie to this woman in order to escape from this house. So I just said, right, I'll go and get you the money. We'll sort something out about the car, yeah? Just, I'm gonna go get it now. So I put my bag on my back. I only took one bag, just with some clothes in. I thought, I'm not bothered, I'll leave everything. I just want to get out. I need to get out of this crazy relationship. So I went on the bike. I set off to the bank. The ATM wasn't working. So I sent her a message saying, listen, I'm going now, I'm leaving. I said, I'll have to send you some money later on, the ATM's not working. So then she goes all crazy, trying to ring me over and over and over again. I think I had about 50 missed calls, like 50 messages, going crazy in the space of like 30 minutes, trying to get in touch with me, saying, oh no, we've got to pay the rent for the house, and we've got to do this, and we've got to do that. And basically just a load of drama, guys. So anyway, I ended up going to the ATM, getting the 20,000 baht out. I might have even got less, I don't remember, to be honest. And literally come back and put the money in like the mailbox outside, and then drove off fast because I knew that if she sees me, she's going to try and stop me. So I got off, and anyway, got messages, got calls, told her I'm not paying for the car, said, listen, you just need to sort yourself out, go home. And she goes, I can't, I don't have enough money for the rent. I said, just don't pay the rent, just get your stuff out of that house and go. Anyway, she didn't listen to me. She stayed there for like another week, and then the rent was due, and then the landlady started coming over, apparently sent some guys over to say, you know, we want the money and all this kind of stuff. So then she's getting in touch with me saying, I've got all this drama, I can't leave the house, I've got 2 men outside and stuff. Just, I know she's a compulsive liar, I know, and she just wanted that money so she could keep the car and have enough money in her pocket until she can like probably go back working in the bar or something like that, let's be honest. So anyway, all that drama went on for a bit, but I'd already escaped. I went over to Koh Chang, living my best life, enjoying myself, very, very happy. But my phone kept going all the time, which was absolutely crazy. When I was in the house in Chonburi, Bang Saray, it was 35,000 a month, and I've been speaking to the landlord, and he said, do you want to buy the house? I'll sell it to you for cheaper, like 11 million or something, 12 million. So instead of just paying rent and losing your money. I said, yeah, but I'm not allowed to put it in my name. And he goes, yeah, you're not allowed, but what you can do is that if you don't want to put it in her name, I can do a contract, get a lawyer involved and write up a contract and do it so you can pay it over the 5 years, and at the end of the 5 years, when you've paid the money off, you can put it into any type person's name that you want to. Now I've got like kind of family. My sister's boyfriend, she's got kids to him, her ex-boyfriend anyway, she's got kids to him, and his brother lives in Thailand, owns a big fish farm, he's quite wealthy over here. So I thought, worst comes to worst, I could put it in his wife's name at the end of the 5 years. So I went, right, go on then. Put a deposit down for about 100,000 and said, right, all right, I'll pay the mortgage every month for 5 years, pay the deposits, and then in 5 years, like, I'll put it in her name. And then she found out about it, the woman that I was seeing, and she went crazy about it, saying like, you know, well, why are you doing that? Well, I don't understand, and all this kind of stuff. I said, listen, I've not been with you long enough to trust you with a 11, 12 million baht house. You know, if we're together in 5 years time, then obviously, you know, everything's going great and I can put it in your name. I think it's a very safe way to do things. So I got a bit of drama about that. She definitely wasn't happy, but it didn't happen. Anyway, when we split up and that, I got rid of the mortgage, lost all that money, and that was another stupid thing that I did. I wish I never did that. I bought also about 4 or 5 different motorbikes, which was also stupid because I put them all in her name. While I was with her, I made sure that I sold a few of them just so I got my money back. And when I actually left her, I went on my Kawasaki Ninja 650, which I paid, I don't know, about 300,000, maybe a little bit more for. So I thought, I'm not leaving that with her because she'll just sell it and get all the money. So I took that. And the other 2 motorbikes that I had left that I didn't sell was a Honda CBR 300 and a PCX 150. And they were at a mum's house parked up. So I thought, I'm going to have to lose them. So I was even nice enough when I split up from her that I said, listen, sell the PCX, sell the Honda CBR, and you keep that money and you sort your life out, yeah? Let's just split up. Let's be fair. Fair is fair. Let's just break up and get out of there. But no, she still kept going on to try and get more money. So guys, like over time since I'd broken up with her, she used to threaten me every couple of months. I'd get a threat on a message or a telephone call, basically stating she's going to contact the police. The Ninja 650 that I was driving around on is her bike, and if I don't give it back, she's going to contact the police and have it taken away from me and stuff. So I had a lot of drama about that bike, trying to get her hands on it over the next few years. Anyway, I was seeing another woman called Sarai Somdung Pratana, very funny name. But I was seeing her, she was very chilled out, totally different type of person. It was more of a fun relationship rather than a serious one. And I was seeing her, and 6 months after we broke up, Pan decides to get in touch, my ex, and say that she's pregnant with my child, and she's in India at the moment working. She thought I should know. She doesn't want anything from me. She doesn't want money or anything, but she just thought I should know. So I thought, that's a bit weird. Yeah, 6 months, and then she's saying she's pregnant after 6 months. So why didn't you tell me before? Why are you only telling me now? So she just said, I didn't want to tell you. I knew we'd finished, and basically a load more lies. But in the back of my mind, I thought, is this real? So anyway, she comes back to Thailand apparently after being in India. She comes back to Thailand and says that she's got rid of the baby and all this kind of stuff, and she's like an emotional wreck. So I thought, I need to find out whether this is true or not. So I invited her to come and see me and have a chat. So anyway, just to cut long story short, again, she come over, and I thought, right, let's check, let's see. If she's only just lost a baby, surely after being like 6-7 months or whatever pregnant, there must be like flab or stretch marks or something where I'll be able to tell. So anyway, she comes over, she's all happy, got brand new trainers on, brand new clothes, trying to look the best she can possibly look. And she tries to like seduce me and stuff, and basically very crazy anyway. And that ended up turning into a loads of drama. There was no proof that she was ever pregnant. That was obviously all a lie. So I got rid of her. I was in Pai at the time, so she went down to Chiang Mai and she met some guy. I don't know how she met him, but she got with some guy, some ginger fat guy, and got with this guy. And cut a long story short again, fast forward a bit, she ends up selling my green book for my Kawasaki Ninja to this ginger guy. She's not with him anymore. This ginger guy gets in contact with me, very ominous, and says, all right, Dad, I'm just wondering if you're selling your bike. You know, I've been looking for a new bike. I had an accident with mine, and I'm looking to buy a brand new bike. I said, listen, I don't know you. Your Pan's ex. I don't understand why you're getting in contact with me about the bike. And he just goes, oh no, I just want to buy a bike, and I knew you had one for sale. So I thought, that's strange. He said, nah, mate, I'm not selling it. So anyway, he disappears, and then about 1 week, 2 weeks later, the police contact my current girlfriend and basically say that got a foreigner that's come down to the police station saying that you've stolen his bike. So that was a load of drama. I had to deal with the police a few times saying, no, it's not stolen, it's my bike, and I've had it for years. I've got pictures, photographs, text messages, everything to prove it. This woman, my crazy ex, is a psychopath. She's just doing her best to try and get money, blah blah blah. So I had to get a lawyer involved and had to go to court to sort it out, because the police were getting on my case. Now with Thailand police, you can pay them money and they'll do whatever, so you got to be very careful. So I had to get a lawyer involved to get the police to back off, saying that this is like a civil dispute. I've had the bike for years. I've got proof of payment for the bike. I didn't know that I could put it in my name. You know, I got tricked and conned and all this kind of stuff. So cut long story short, this guy's doing his best to try and get the bike. Still going on, texting me saying, don't scratch my bike, don't hurt my bike, I want my bike back. If you give me my bike, then there'll be no more police, no more this, no more that. And the guy's from England, he's from the same country as me, and I thought, wow, this foreigner's super low class. I thought, to try and do something like this, I mean, I asked to meet up and have a chat to find out what's going on. I mean, I'm presuming that Pan's told you a load of lies about me and you want some kind of vengeance or something. And he's like, no, I don't want vengeance, I just want the bike. So I thought, wow, you're super low class. So I thought, right, I'm gonna have to. He wouldn't meet me anyway, so I thought, right, I'm gonna have to go to court. So I went to court. Pan never turned up. The court dragged on for over a year. Things take time in Thailand. We had COVID coming in as well, which delayed a lot of things. And eventually, like, I won anyway. They awarded it me, and I got the green book and everything put in my name. And she didn't win, but it cost me 50,000 baht for a lawyer to deal with it all. So yeah, there was a lot more stuff, guys, but that was a lot of drama just from my first relationship. So in summary, guys, be very careful if you get with a bar girl. You've got to understand that they're in that bar to make money and to get what they can, and they can be very ruthless. I mean, not everybody's bad. Some people, you know, they have to support the families. They've had to do that kind of job. They've got no excuse for it, you know. They've just got to do it, guys. So, you know, you can't think too bad of them all, but there are a lot of them as well that love it, that absolutely love it, getting with a different foreigner, getting some new trainers, some new jewelry, partying, going crazy, going wild, and traveling around Thailand and showing off on their Instagram and stuff. And there's a lot of Thai girls that love it and then don't care about the children and just spend all the money on themselves, don't send much money back home and stuff. And yeah, it can be very ugly and very bad, guys. But anyway, yeah, that's my first part of my story about my first relationship. Sorry if I droned on a lot. I tried to get everything in as much as I could, but like I said, if I was to tell you everything about it, I'd go on for hours, guys. There was a lot that went on, and it was a lot of drama and a lot of stress, caused me a lot of problems. You know, I lost a lot of money. I'm just glad that I never bought any land or any houses properly. You know, I messed up on the car, lost 300,000 or whatever it was deposit for the car, and the monthly payments that I paid for a few months. The house that I tried to get a mortgage with, yeah, lost money on that. That was stupid. So yeah, just if I could go back and turn back time, I'd have been very smart. I'd have rented a house for between 10 and 15,000 baht. I wouldn't have got into a relationship so fast. I'd have been very careful. I'd have just dated and seen somebody casually and seen what happened after a few months or whatever. I'd have just been a lot more cautious in regards to like buying 5 motorbikes, 6 motorbikes. I'd have never done that. I'd have just bought like a Honda Wave, a very basic bike to get around on. If I was to get a car, I'd have bought like a super cheap second-hand car for like 200,000, 300,000, and that's it. I'd have done things a lot different, and I wouldn't have wasted so much money. And I definitely would not have got with a bar girl. I'm so angry with myself that normally I'm full of common sense. I'm very astute, you know, I'm street smart. I'm pretty wise for a 39-year-old guy. You know, I'm old beyond my years. And for me to do something so stupid and listen to foreigners and decide to stop thinking and just go for it and try and enjoy myself and stop worrying, it was a bad move. You know, I should have just stuck to what I already knew, stayed away from that side of things. You know, got nothing against bar girls. I'm happy to sit and chat to them, you know, say I'm in a relationship to them, and you know, I understand Thai and that kind of stuff, and just be normal, you know, and I'd have had a better time, you know, at the beginning. So yeah, guys, just be very, very careful, be very smart, don't waste your money. Ego and showing off, you don't need to do that in Thailand. I mean, you'll get rinsed if you show off and show your ego. You're just a target if you do that. So just try not to be like that, guys. Just be very careful. And yeah, this is the first story. get ready for my second story. That'll be coming out soon also. All right, guys, subscribe. Get ready for the next one. Cheers. Dan in Thailand.